Hey everybody, welcome back to part 7 of my Let's Build of the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System. Last time we built up our walls around the outside on both sides here, and today, this time, we're going to finish the control deck. The control deck is going to get its top and its door and be ready to go. And there might be a little bit something extra too, we'll have to find out. So with that being said, I'm going to push the control deck aside here for a second, and we're going to lay these out and get going. Alright, got everything laid out here. As you can see, again, we've got a lot of big pieces here. So I don't expect, again, too many extra missing pieces or any kind of extra pieces. I expect we'll probably use all of them from these bags. This was the first one that we had that had multiple bags in it, so it's going to be probably because of the hefty pieces that they have the big bag like that. But let's get going. Alright, so starting off, we're actually going to set the control deck here aside. We're going to put it off camera for a little bit and go from there. We've got starting off on this first step, 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2 by 12s, and 1, 2 by 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, you start that over. 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 by 2 in on both sides and pop those into place, so kind of like that. Then we're going to take another 2 by 16 and 2 tan 2 by 4s, and this is kind of going to give you some spacing ideas. So you're going to put the 2 by 4s on top like that, and the 2 by 16 right over that. So now that's how it should look. Next up, we're going to take 2 orange 2 by 3s. Those are going to go right next to the last 2 by 16 that we put in. And then we're going to take another 2 by 16 and go right over those. So now that's how it should look for you when you're done. Then we're going to take 4 smooth gray square caps, 4, and 4 2 by 6 caps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're gonna go just like this down the side here. So we got 2 by 6, another 2 by 6. The 4 squares are going to go right next to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then along the other side we're going to do our 2 by 6s again. So 1 and 2. So you should have this side sticking out with studs still. Alright, so now we're going to take it and we are going to flip it over. So it looks like this. It's actually like this. And then we've got 4 of them, excuse me. But 2 on each side. And they're gonna go right up against the black ones from underneath. So you got 2 on one side and 1 and 2 on the other. So now we're going to flip it back over. We've got another 2x16. And then 2 1x2 greens right here. So those are going to go 1 and 2 right there, and like that right there. So now you've got the greens kind of giving you a bit of a gap. And then we need 2 2x4s, not that one. 2 plain 2x4s. And 2 more big gray square caps. So to do this one, we're going to do the 2x4 on the end. Square and a square, and the 2x4 on the end. And then that, we bring our control deck back in. That is just going to go right over into the top. Like that. So now our top of the control deck is in place, ready to go. Next step, we're going to set this aside yet again for now. And we're going to build basically the door next. So we're starting again with our 2x16. That's going to sit right there. We have 2 of these 2x3 caps with hinge holders. Those are going to go on your ends. 1 and 2. And they do need to hang off a little bit, guys, so just make sure too that they're sticking out this way. And then we're going to take 6 2x4 caps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then those are going to go even with the hinges. So make sure of that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so now we need 2 1x8s and 2 1x2 caps. So 1 and 2. Alright, so the instructions are to put the cap on the end of both of them. And then you're going to take one and turn it and put it on the door, or towards the one hinge. And the other one's just going to go towards the other hinge, like that. So for this part, we're going to flip it over. So now we should be seeing this. Hinges to my right here. Then we need 2 2x6s, so 1, 2, and 2 more 1x2 caps. Oops, nope, sorry, I got the wrong piece. We need this right here. So for that, we need this. We need our 2x6s to go on the ends. So 1 there, and then we'll put our bench in the middle of that, like that, and then the other 2x6 on the end, like that there. And now we're going to take two 2x4s, so 1 and 2, and 4 light gray chairs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to take our 2x4s and take our chairs and go 1, 2, just like that. And we're going to do that twice. So we got the other one here. The other one, and 1 and 2 again there. Now those are going to sit at the very end. Right at the back of the 2x6s that we put in a minute ago. Back. Time to get our tool back out. There we go. And oh, that helps because I had it on the wrong direction anyway. All right, so there we go. 1 and 2 there. All right, now we're taking our 2 1x2 ovals in black here. 2 1x2s and 2 dark gray stairs. Okay. And for this, we're going to take our stairs. The oval, going to go on the bottom, and the 1x2 on top. We're going to do that twice. So the 1x2 again on top. Let's put our remover over there, and the oval on the bottom like that. Now we're going to take these, flip them upside down, and they are going to go right behind our hinges. So right here, like that on one side, and like that on the other side. All right, so next up, we have our chair. And 2 single hinge pieces, 1x2s. Next up, so we're going to take them, holding the chair kind of like this, so it's facing to my right. We're going to take one hinge, and then we're going to take the other hinge, like so. Next, we've got 2 single studs with grabbers. Those click right into place along the hinges on both sides again. Then we've got 2 black chairs and 2 dark gray ovals. Again, 1x2s here. For this one, we're going to take it and put the ovals seat of the chair. Like that. So do that twice. And now, still working on this. We are going to take it and make it so the studs on the chairs are facing out like this. And one on each side, so now like this. Alright, you've got a black 1x6. Two more black chairs. Two more black chairs. 1x6. A gray chair again. And our system piece. A piece with the word system on it. We are going to take the chairs, put them together, put our 1x6 across them, so there we go, just like that. Then we're going to take the chair, set it on top, and then the word system, other way, upside down, like that. So now it's attached just like that. And that is going to go just like that over our piece with the billboard, we'll call it. And then that, if we turn this around, it's going to just sit into place for now. We'll close it off in a minute, but that's going to sit, actually, it does a pretty good job of it itself. But that's going to sit like that. So now, without turning this too much because I don't want it to fall out, but that's how you should be, how you should have it. If you've been following along, this is where we should be right now. Alright, so next we actually need our Nintendo piece. The piece that says entertainment. And two 1x6 caps. So we are going to take this entertainment. You want to start with them upside down. Entertainment goes right next to system, just like that. And then Nintendo, upside down again, is going to go right next to that, or right above that. And then our other ones, our gray caps here, are just going to go on the other side, like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your door. So we're going to take this, we're just going to put it, lock it into place. There we go. And guys, that is your control deck finished. The door opens. The cartridge loader loads the cartridge. Got your power, your reset button. But we're not done with this bag yet. We've still got a lot of pieces over here. So we're gonna keep going and see what we build now. All right. So the control deck is off to the side. It is over here, out of the way. And we're gonna start with our 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I know that's not how you count, but when you're counting on the back here, it's always one more than the number of big circles you see on the back, so that way you know. So our 6 by 12, and we need a 1 by 8. That is going to go 3 rows back and 2 in. So 2 on each side and then 3 rows back, so you have 3 on one side and 2 on the other. Next we're going to take 2 1 by 6s and 2 1 by 8s. So 1 and 2. And 6s are going to go, still leaving 3 again on the corners. And then the 8s are going to go right next to that. Again, still leaving the 3 back here. And like that right there. Next up, we've got our green 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, remember one more than the big circles on the back. So 6 by 8. That is going to go just like that. So now this is where we are. Up next, we need 2 1 by 4s. 1, 2. A 1 by 12 right here. Our square window 4 by 4. And our 4 by 6, missing some studs, cap. And we're gonna go, let's see. Yep, we're gonna put the 1 by 12 all the way across. The 1 by 4, then the window. Then our cap, and the other 1 by 4. Like that, right there. Next up, we're going to take this and we're going to flip it over. We need 3 2 by 2 squares right here. We need another 1 by 12. We need a 2 by 6. Right there it is. And then we need 3 1 by 2s. 1, 2, and 3. So from this position now, we're going to take our 1 by 12, lock that into place right there along the back side. And then we're going to take our squares, 1 and 2, for that right there. And staying on this, going to the back part now, we need our other square. Let's see. The 2 by 6 and a 1 by 2, and our other ones are going to come out to the end next to the squares, like that. So we're leaving it still flipped down. We need 2 4 by 4 squares, but these are mostly caps. They've only got 4 studs on them on the one row. Those are going to go 1 and 2, like that. And so now we're going to flip it back over just like this, so it's back face up. We need one black square, one cap. It's going to be a 2x6. We need 8 1x3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One 1x6 black cap right here. One 1x8 cap. Two 2x6 caps. Two 2x3 caps. And it's going to be 3 2x4 caps. So we are literally using every piece this bag. For these bags, we're 3 number 7 bags if you remember. So we're using every piece in these bags just so you guys are aware. Alright, so now we're going to take a 1x3, start it off capping this, and then we've got the 1x8 on the other side. Next is the square. Just like that. And right below that, the 2x6. And I put that a little too high. So we're going to back up just a step. So, sorry, the first part is the 1x6 smooth cap right there. Then the square. Just like that. And then the 2x6. And the reason for that is because you finish out the row with 1 and 2 2x6s. Alright, moving over, we got a 2x4. The rest of our 1x3s are going to go right next to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a 2x4. No, that's a 2x3. That's a 2x3 for sure. Alright, 2x3, and then a 2x3 on the sides, and then our 2 2x4s go along the rest of the side like that. So now, guys, I have to be honest with you. This is the part I've been dreading. All videos so far, the whole series so far, which, by the way, a link will be put in the description down below for the past videos in this series, so I hope you check them out. We have stickers, guys, and those are the bane of my existence, but it's only 3 in total for the entire build, so it's not too bad. But the first one is going to go just like that, and right underneath it is the other one. And so now comes the fun part of trying to get it lined up just right so it looks halfway decent. And there we go. There you go. So that is not only going to wrap up bag number 7, but we got the cartridge built too. And bring our control deck back in here, and you'll see that the door opens up. The cartridge goes in like that, and you can push it down just like you could back if you had the system. It unlocks. You can pull it out, put it back in, whatever you want to do, close it down. But guys, we need something to be able to play with, right? We don't have a controller for this control deck, so how are we going to control Mario on his adventures? Well, stick around for next time. I hope you guys enjoy. Next time we will be building the controller. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I hope you guys like this video. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, hit that like. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future, if there's a project that you'd like me to try to tackle in the future. With that being said, I hope you guys join me next time for part 8 when we do build the controller for this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then.